Alright, so what's up to all the fighters out there? Welcome back to another video of NYZ Fighters. We're doing a deck profile of Frieza, aka Mecha Frieza. Now, you just watched the battle. Now, it's time for the deck profile to give you an understanding of why we built the deck this way. Well, why he built the deck this way, and how I understood it, and then how he would have used it. Because obviously everyone would use the deck a different way.
And the changes that he would make to the deck after running it like that.
Yes, and things I should have done, because, you know, everyone makes some mistakes.
NYZ Fighters.
So, leader card, Frieza, bam. He's a permanent. When you activate an extra card, you may choose one of your life and add it to your hand. If you do so, reduce the energy cost of the extra card by one for the duration of the turn. If this reduces the energy cost of the extra card of less than one, you may activate without paying any cost. Meaning, you know what I mean, if it's just a one energy card, you can just use the extra card and just take a life, and if you don't have to use any energy. But if it's a 2 energy, then you have to use the energy in one of your lives. That's my understanding of the card. And then when you 4 or less, flip it over, draw your 2 cards. Then he becomes Bionic. Yeah. Bionic Strike Mecha Frieza. And his permanent, same thing. When you want to activate an extra card, you may choose one card of your life and add it to your hand. If you do so, reduce the cost. This time is by 2, and then reduce the energy cost by 2, and then
and draws the card when he attacks.
Yes. So this can actually be quite useful, as I learned. At first, when I first read it, I was like, I mean, you're losing life, but it kind of helps out. I liked it. As you can see from the battle, I probably overused it, but then again, it is what it is. I like it. Alright, so the first card we're going to show you, we ran 4 energy boosted Majin Boos. Majin Boos, not Margin, Majin Boos. We ran 4 of those. This card, when you play this card, you draw
You don't need me in here. I ain't saying shit. You already got everything.
Well, I mean, wait until we get to the complicated cards. See, it's because I'm learning now. Before, I really didn't care, but I'm actually really enjoying this game lately. But yeah, energy boosted Majin Boos. Play this card. You draw 1 card. That's draw power. That's always important. Draw power, and it's 1 energy, blue energy, power 5. Okay, and then now we're running 2 Monicas. That's what we call them, Monicas. Encouraging Monicas. And this, if your leader card can gain double strike for the duration of the turn, then draw 2 cards. That's another draw power type of card. Draw power is very important. Very important. And now let's see what we got. We are running 4 Bomas. God, Tempo. This auto is 1 energy blue. Power is 1k, 0 plus 5k combo. When you play this card, choose up to 1 Whis with the energy cost of 4 or less, and add it to your hand and shuffle the deck. Which explains why we have the next card in our hand. The Whis Resting Attendant.
You forgot to say, man, we running too many Bomas.
Oh yeah. See, this is why I need you here. So after the game, we kind of felt like H-Link kind of pointed out that maybe we're probably running too many Bomas, so we're probably gonna get rid of 2 Probably get rid of 2, and maybe even get rid of the Monicas or whatever you call them. To put in the Goten.
Yeah, Goten. Boom.
Boom. To put in maybe 4 of these.
Yeah.
4 or 2 of the Son Goten Family of Justice, because we're trying to get cards that kind of KO the other opponents of cards when you play it, and
add more cards to your drop area faster. So
yeah.
You can use your black cards.
Because we are adding black cards in this deck, but you'll see that in a little bit. So next battle, you'll see 4 of these. And yes, there will be a next battle because this Mecha Frieza deck was actually really good. Did I say the Whis already? Whis and Rest Attendant. 4 drop, 2 blues. This is another energy ramp this time. Is when you play this card, add 1 card to your energy from the top of your deck. Which that's also important. It's important, especially if you want to use this effect. You gotta make sure you got the energies out there. You know? Gen now. Alright. Next card we are running 4 objections. We're running 4 objections. 2 energy, 1 blue. Active main, choose up to 1 card from your hand and add it to your energy. Another energy ramp. Gotta have the energy. So yeah, energy ramp. We're trying to make sure we have, you know, a decent amount of draw power, decent amount of energy ramps in the deck, because we got some heavy hitters in here. But again, you'll see that.
But you want to use objection early, which he didn't use early.
Yes, as you can see, I use objection as energy instead of using Mecha Frieza's, you know, the permanent ability and being able to have more energy on the field instead of using him as energy.
Yeah, that would have changed the game.
Yeah, that would have probably helped out. As you can see, I didn't do it the first time, and then he mentioned it, and then I used it the second time, and it actually benefited me. But next time I will be getting that W. But back to the deck. Alright, so next card we ran is 2 Sensu Beams. I actually really like this card. It's a 1 drop blue energy, active battle. Choose up to 1 of your cards and it gains plus 5k power for the duration of the turn. Then choose up to 2 of your energies and then switch it to active main.
You can actually up that one to 4. Add 2 more of those, because that came in handy.
Yeah, this actually came in handy. I don't know if you guys watched the video, but I mean the battle, but you guys should watch the battle before you watch the deck profiles. But this actually did come in handy because when just like when I used up all my energies and then I used him as a combo, I was able to activate 2 of my energies, and then I was able to use, you know, my negates, which I'm gonna show you my negates, which is Wishes Cohesion. This cards are clutch. We run 4 of these. Clutch 4. Alright, always want to make sure you run a decent amount because these things will save you. They're 1 drop, blue energy, Wishes Cohesion, counter attack, negates attacks. And then you switch 1 of your energies back to active mode. That is always clutch. This card is clutch.
And then you can use the leader's effect, take a life instead of using the energy, and then you bring back 1 energy instead, like a boss.
Like a boss. Like a boss. And you can even use, you know what I mean, you can use Sensu Beam, get your 2 energy back. Then, you know what I mean, you have 2, and then he goes to attack you, and then you got, you know, boom, use the weak question, and you get to use your, you know what I mean, you got options. So, you know what I mean, this is why I like the Sensu Beam. This is why we like the weak cohesion. You got defensive, you know, have a defensive plan, or even if you just want to use the Sensu Beam to help you out while you're doing the battle. But anyways, back to the deck. Now, this card actually kind of got me when he used it, but it also helped me out, which is the Cold Bloodlust. The name is self-explanatory. All right, it's a 1 drop yellow. Counter play. If your leader card is a Frieza army, and the battle card play and skill. Alright, so if your leader card is a Frieza army, you can negate the play, your opponent's play. So that actually helped me out a lot. It probably can help you out a lot, just in case, you know what I mean. It negates a combo, doesn't it?
No.
But it could have negated the
Negates the. Well, just negates the effect for the duration of the turn. So like when you played.
Yeah. So
you played like your Beerus, your 7-drop Beerus. I could have used Cold Bloodlust, but you could still attack. So instead, I used Crusher Ball, switch into rest mode so you can't attack. Or like, or if you played the 4-drop Beerus, which you had in your hand, then I'll play that so you can't use
the KO.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I could have, if I would have had one of these in my hand, I could have played that. Or is it only counterplay when?
Only counterplay.
Oh, so only you could. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Got ahead of myself.
If you ran Bad Ring Laser, but I don't have that many yellow cards in the deck, so that's why I'm chilling.
Yeah, we actually don't have a lot of yellow cards. I think I'm about to show you all of them. Yep. Alright, so next yellow card we run is for the Dodas. The Dodas. The Emperor's Attendant. Now, this card actually helped out because when you combo with this card, if your leader card is yellow and your life is 4 or less, then draw 1 card and add 10k to the combo for the duration of the turn. Now, with this, with your leader's a permanent effect, it kind of was like easy to draw this card out first. I mean, easy to throw this card out and actually use it for the combo and draw 1 card, because since you're using the effect, you know what I mean, you're taking your life away. So by the time you kind of want to use this, you already have 4 less lives. So it kind of, in the beginning, when I drew this card, I was like, there's really no purpose of using it. But you know, then by the time you use your leader's effect, you drop down to 4, then you use him to combo, and he's kind of to me, he was a defensive card to use, and whenever he attacked me, I combo with it, and I was able to draw a card. So that kind of helped me out. Now the next card, I like this card. I'm saying that a lot, but we got the 3-drop, 2 yellow, destructive Occupation Frieza. He is 15k power, and his autos, when at the end of the turn, if you combo with this card, if your leader card is yellow, then play this card in rest mode. Another defensive card. I think I was using more for the defensive. I think HLN used it when he attacked. He kind of combo with it and then he dropped it on his field. But me, I use it as defensive because, you know, then it just helped me out. Anyways, this is always good. Combo with it, then you get to play it after in rest mode, and then now you got an extra card for your next turn, and you instead of using 3 energies. But this is where it got interesting. We got 2 3-drop black cards of Time Patrol Trunks. He is an Overwhelm card. This one was beautiful card. Alright, Overwhelm. We explained Overwhelm, I think 2 videos ago, but the Overwhelm, you know what I mean, you have cards in your drop area. He's an Overwhelm of 3, so you take those 3 cards out of your drop area and put them in the warp zone, and then you're able to play this card. But then again, keep in mind, after that end of the turn, this card has to go to the warp zone, so you can only really use it once per turn, which I'll explain in a little bit why we put another card inside the deck. I feel like I usually get ahead of myself, but anyways, it's autos. When you play this card, when you play this card using the Overwhelm, look up to the first 2 cards from the top of your deck, choose 1 card and add it to your hand, and then place the other card either on top of the deck or the bottom of the deck. Reason why this comes in handy is because you can look at the top 2 cards and pick one, and if you feel like you can use the one of the cards, the next card is useful, then you can put it on your top of the deck, and if you feel like it's not useful, you just put it on the bottom of the deck and kind of just pray that the next card is going to be useful. He's a 0+ 5k energy, so he was also used whenever my leader got attacked. I was just, you know, throw them out there real quick if I had them in my hand and I didn't want to use them for the overrun. But anyways, I guess I'll use this because then it explains why. Alright, so then the next card we use is the Returning Evil Golden Frieza. 5-drop, 2 blue energies, double strike. Is autos. When you play this card, choose up to one of your battle cards and return it to your hand. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of the deck. Now, besides the fact because this card is a double strike and is powerful, we also thought this card was also smart to put in the deck for these overwhelm purposes, because then, you know what I mean, you drop one of the overwhelm cards, then if you had the energy, you drop one of these cards, and instead of dropping the your black card, your overwhelm card into the warp zone after you're done using it, you can just put it back in hand and boom, now you got another card. If you got enough cards in,
boom, if
you got enough cards in the drop area, then you can place this card again, or you can even play, bam, Mass Sand, the Mysterious Warrior. This one came in handy. I actually really enjoy this card a lot better than the Time Patrolling Trunks, but it's a 5-drop black card. It is overwhelm of 5, so again, 5 cards out of your drop area and 1 energy. It could be any color, and once again, when you use this card, you can only use it for that duration of the turn, and then you gotta drop it back to the warp zone, unless you play this card, then you drop this card, and you can return this one back to your hand, which is why the Golden Frieza came in handy. Maybe I should have explained this one first, then the Golden Frieza, but it's alright. It is a double strike. It's autos. When you play this card, use from the overwhelm. Choose any number of your opponent's cards without blocker, so that means you can't choose a blocker, and of a total cost of 5 and 5 or less, and send them to the warp. So energy cost of 5 or less. So this one actually comes in handy, because if you know what I mean, he got 1 or even 2 cards that add up to 5, and the next turn he can use that against you. Drop this card, pop that card, even make sure you attack with it, because I didn't attack with it. I went ahead of myself. Make sure you attack with it. Double strike, boom, hopefully you get that double strike, and then once again, Golden Frieza comes into play. Drop that Golden Frieza, put this back into your hand, and boom, boom.
And we're not absolutely sure, but we're thinking because of the overwhelm effect, it says when this card is in the battle area, you send it back to the overwhelm. So we just assume that if you bring it back to your hand, it doesn't go back to the overwhelm. If we're wrong, let us know in the comment section down below. We just assume that we'll be able to do that, because there really isn't no rules yet, but I'm pretty sure eventually they're gonna come up with something, as they always do, as we always learn. We're not perfect at this game, as much as we like to think so. And once again, with Golden Frieza's effect, you get real cheesy with this card. You can send back Majin Buu. Yeah,
then you got another draw power. What else?
Bulma.
You can send back Bulma, get another Whis.
Next card you about to show.
You could even, pull back your Whis, drop a Whis down. Now you got another, with the Whis you could drop another energy down. What else? You got, we got options. You can even take back the Dodo, put that back in your hand, and then.
I don't know why you played the Dodo.
But, oh wait, no, sorry, not the Dodo, the Destructive Occupation Frieza. Then boom, now you got another card you could combo with, and then it just goes back on the field. Or like you said, we got options. All right, the last 2 cards. All right, we play 4 Energy Boost Beerus. I didn't get to play this card, which is I should have, but it is power of 20k, double strike, auto. When you play this card, if you have 5 or more energies, choose up to one of your opponent's cards and KO them. I should have used this card. And again, with this Frieza, you drop that card, boom, KO one of your opponent's cards, attack with it, drop the Frieza if you can with all the energy, bring that card back, and you know what I mean, you got options. There's so much to do, which is the reason why we have the draw power, we have the energy ramps, we just got options. This deck I like this deck a lot. Still not more than the Cell one, but this is a good one. All right, last card, and the most important card to me, because this card right here can change the game. We running 3 Beerus, the General of Demolition. This card is badass. Triple strike. Any card that's triple strike, you know what I mean? Anything above double strike, and I love double strike. So if it's triple strike, I'm loving it. If it's critical and double strike, I'm loving it. If we could get a card that's triple strike and critical, is there? No. No. We wishing for too much?
Yeah.
It's alright. Alright, the auto. This is where it's important, man. I was counting his cards, hoping that maybe he would have, drop some negates, maybe it would combo up so that he's down to only 2 or 1 card, but he played it smart. HLM plays it smart, so I gotta give that to him. But anyways, the auto is when this card attacks the leader card. Very important. Make sure it attacks the leader card. I didn't read that part, and I could have almost attacked his. You know what I mean? If I would have used it, I didn't. I would have attacked his one of his battle cards instead of leader. But make sure you attack the leader card, and then your opponent may choose up to 2 cards from his hand and place them in the drop area. If they don't, they have to get rid of all their battle cards and all of their energies. Every single one. So if you use this card right, and he doesn't have a Cold Bloodlust, or he doesn't have, what's the other card? Crusher Ball, which he had. But if he doesn't have that, this card is so clutch. All right. Again, triple strike. So we got some cards in here. You know what I mean? We had 1, 2, 3, 4. That was kind of the powerful cards, and we had. There was so many options.
So this is kind of a mono blue deck, just splash with a little yellow.
Mono blue deck. We got 3 yellow cards, which.
And we can add Crusher Ball into this deck
yes.
too. That's another card that we're missing out this deck.
Yeah. Maybe we gotta choose that, a Crusher Ball to go 10.
Like I told you before, Crusher Ball is better than some of the negates. Man.
Might want to get rid of some of these 2.
Oh yeah, get rid of those.
Get rid of these 2. The Bulma and the Monicas, but the Bloodlust, that was clutch. The Delta draw power plus you get to save your ass with some combos. The Frieza, another save your ass with some combos, and you get to play it. I don't know what else is there to tell. I feel like I've just been rambling.
Yeah, you're rambling. Giveaway.
Oh, the giveaway. We're gonna mention this in every single video until we hit that 1,000 subscribers. All right. So the giveaway, when NYZ Fighters hits 1,000 subs, we will be giving away 3 copies of Dragon Ball Fighters. Alright, 1 for PC, 1 for PlayStation 4, and 1 for Xbox. So, get all your friends, get your family, get whoever to hop on YouTube and subscribe to us. Alright, we highly appreciate it. And for the people who's already subscribing, we appreciate you. And I think this is it for the video. I think that's it for the Mecha Frieza. Mecha Frieza.